want to see if my Discord bot's actually going to update. Looks like it's not, but that's fine. Arcade is back. AC so. Bit loud for me. Oh, where's my notepad? Here? Should be a pretty straightforward one. Not seeing any reason to be too scared. Looks like it might be a freeze square. I need to avoid burn for sure. I might go for self-paralyze actually. Freeze might be better than self-paralyze though. The consequences for raising their level aren't too bad. I wonder if I should go for that. Oh, I was wrong. Oh no, please. No. Time to lose. I really didn't think it was that. Oh my god. I was thinking about 2 tiles right, but it's 2 tiles left. It really might be over. Suicune Choice Spec's not too bad at least. This is the worst thing that could happen by far. It's quite a lot worse than Band or Scarf. It is Magnezone free. I do kind of need Garchomp. Yeah, I'm wondering if I should go Suicune or not. Because Flareon isn't too bad for Blister. I gotta remember I can't heal. I'm probably going to lose. Choice Specs is the worst thing that could happen by quite a long way. I just haven't played Arcade in a week and I forgot what the default was. Please, free shot. I should always free shot. Should be fine. It'll be Magnezone in next, and Magnezone should want to Thunder Wave me. I'll be fine on this match at least. Okay. I'm not playing factory doubles. If I lose, I lose. It's the end of the stream. I'll have to try and aim for another item square. Because anything would be an improvement over choice specs. Like literally anything. Ike is not good news. I guess I have Spec Suicune, so it's not so bad. Luckily, this guy's team sucks. I'm a tiny bit scared of Shuckle. Because it's choice specs, but I think I'll be fine. Well, where are my item squares? There's actually nothing. I'm in a lot of trouble if it's basically the Suicune, it's the not the Suicune, it's the Blissey matchups. I'm in a lot of trouble if Blissey needs to do multiple questions. Bright Powder Plus. 20% chance to miss. I would normally substitute here. Outrage probably is a roll to two-shot the bulkier ones. The less bulky ones do die to 2 Outrage. I think I should just Outrage. Ironically, Credility 2 would be the worst case scenario. Okay, it's 3 or 4. Surely. Will I really do that much damage to 1? Apparently so. That's good. It should live, but it's frozen. Surely it wouldn't frost out. Okay. That's probably game over. Oh, fuck. No. No. Oh, it might be over. It might be over. Oh, Kingler's so scary. It doesn't even matter that it's choice specs. This is just still so bad for me. I would like to... I would like to hit a square that changes my item so I can use Substitute at least on Garchomp. That would be nice. Oh, I'm not swapping teams. Where is my item? There's nothing. There's just nothing. HP down. Does that even matter? Like, maybe it matters for Crabhammer crit on Blissey. Oh, I can't even use aromatherapy if Blizzard freezes. Does that mean I should actually go Suicune here? Suicune would be pretty useful for Kingler, because he got a HP Electric with Choice Specs. That'll one-shot Kingler. But more pressing concerns. Just don't crit me. Who comes out, actually? Should always be Gastrodon, right? Yeah, it's always Gastrodon. What makes this harder is that if it does Earthquake, I'm definitely dead to Crabhammer. Yeah, last week. No. I can't Seismic toss this. It would be, I'd be going back to Garchomp if anything, and going back to Garchomp before Kingler's out feels dreadful. I think I do actually have to surf it. I would like a crit. A big one. Okay, now that that has hit, there is not much point keeping Suicune alive for Kingler. Definitely going Blissey first. Choice Spec, Seismic Toss. I mean, Ralph does have to hit Guillotine twice. Or you could crit Crabhammer, actually. Crabhammer crit would also kill Blissey and Garchomp because of the HP down thing. Please don't crit. Shit. HP down mattered. HP down mattered. Kingler gets a chance to guillotine Garchomp as well now. I should actually Earthquake because of Endure. I don't want to self-hit. It's fine. The HP down. It was risky to go for something else. Only the crit would kill. Yeah, that's pretty close. The problem is that at this point of the roulette board, I'm unlikely to be offered item change squares for me. If I'd won that match by more, I'd actually have a higher chance of getting item change squares, but... yeah, whatever. Picnicker, that's... when I'm choice locked, I guess Picnickers aren't too bad set of 4 Pokemon. Who is coming in second? Should always be Yanmega. I'm wondering if I outrage. I probably don't. I think it's fine. What's the secret to not burning out on Pokemon battling? I don't know. Probably not thinking too much and not using damage calcs, to be honest. that would be my honest answer. I've got to aim for this. Actually, this. Oh no. Well, it's definitely my fault if I lose now. I had the chance to fix the team, I didn't. Oh. The hail will help for Garchomp at least on Gengar. Instant drop. I think I'm actually going to Thunder Wave, go Suicune and go back. Choice Spec soft boiled. Great fun. There's no point switching. I might as well heal. I mean, I'm obviously at -1 here. Well, the crit poison is a bit unlucky. It's a veteran, so it's set free. completely certain. Let me just put in all the sets. I think I'll take the speed down. There's actually only 2 matches left after this one. I might get away with this choice specs round. I'll need to. The thing is, if it is Slaking 2, I think I'm still outraging. No, that's Alfred. He's set free. It's probably possible for Slaking to survive 2 Spec Surf, but even if it does that, it won't win. It's got no form of recovery. It might be better to thanks Atlas for subbing. It might be better to Thunderwave. Oh, you haven't crit. Tell you what I'll do actually. I'm gonna Thunderwave. I'm gonna Thunderwave again. And if Slaking fails to kill me, I will switch after that. Because at least then I can get in early. I cannot swap moves. Okay, it didn't go for Gunk Shot. Good to hear. Good to hear, Alice. It's Karsten. Set 4, but it's not low IV, it's high IV. I'm just thinking, because it is Weavile in second, obviously. I'm a bit worried about the Politoed Blissey 1v1 at the end. But the problem is if the threat is that Water Absorb Politoed could come in after Suicune kills Weavile, and that could be really bad for me. I'm probably going to switch if that happens. I haven't got a lot of choice though, just what it is. I've got to outrage. I have to go for this. Actually, don't know. I don't need to get rid of the item for this match. Thank God. Okay. Okay. The citrus is also actually very helpful. But I won't lose to Politoed now that I've got rid of choice specs. Funny thing about choice specs actually was that I was planning on two-shotting Weaver with choice specs, but I guess it's fine so long as I don't get double crit. There's no item. Weavile has to double crit and I've got to never crit in return. It is possible for it to be a resist switch. Because if it is water absorbed, it's possible for Politoed to come in here. I think it's fine. I think it's actually better to surf because I give up the chance of critting and killing it with hidden power. That's a crit. But I have citrus. He didn't switch again. It's probably not water absorb. I need to switch though because Natural Cure needs to be active to make this completely safe. Fisherman? It's not a match Suicune is necessarily that good into. Could be worse. At least Slowking isn't leading. I'm gonna go for the level up. Level up will mean that Outrage is a roll to kill Politoed. Probably not staying in. Garchomp does have citrus still. I'm a tiny bit worried about Belly Drum. If I do switch, I'm worried about it belly drumming. I think I need to substitute. Okay, that's GG. Not now, Dana. More picnickers. Oh no, it is Porygon Z. No. I kind of don't want to be poisoned. This is a pretty good aim square. It's fine. I'm not upset about being late. What is annoying is that I can get... Oh, it's not Lapras 4. Wait, no it is. It's a camper. I was about to say I can get Ice Sharded, but that's not true. So much for my Lum. It's very greedy to keep healing, but I'm very tempted to do it also. It most definitely is Flygon in next. I need to think about what if it's download Porygon, because it is potentially coming into Garchomp. I'd rather not get frozen though. This is another decision point. I could just stay in. Not any physical move. It's going to be tight on that roll. It's quite annoying that it is that, but I think I'm just going to Thunderwave it. With the low IVs, it's probably a roll for Garchomp to one-shot this. Arguably, I should just Seismic Toss. I'm just a little bit worried about the path forward if it does start using Recover. I think I should just Seismic Toss, really. I don't want to make it slower than me and start recovering. But if it would have to freeze me after being paralyzed. But it is better to Seismic. Okay, crit. But at least it didn't freeze. I don't think they can win without their items. Manual update time. Not even a chance. Brutal. More set 4, but this time it's 31 IV. Sandstorm's a little bit annoying for Aero. It's also a bit annoying for Ramp. I don't one-shot Ramp in Sandstorm with Surf anymore. I can't risk it being another square though. There are a lot of worse squares here, including Fog. It's Dragon Tamer, it's not set 4. Yeah, with the sand up, I don't need Suicune as badly. I'd be dead to a max sleep, but that's it. Or like a crit, maybe. I'll definitely free shot with Hidden Power. And I think it's a good idea to get one in at least, so that Milo can be in EQ range. I can Hidden Power, Calm Mind, Hidden Power. I could also just sit on rest. Even the bulky ramp sets, I would one-shot them at this point. I'm not super sure I kill Milotic. The switch-in is a little bit random between those two, but Rampardos is a bit more likely to come in. And I am obviously fast in every Rampardos set except set 4. And even if it is set 4, I would live Earthquake. Not anymore, I won't. Well, it's definitely worth killing the others. It is Rampardos 4, and it did Earthquake. I'll be dead to Sand. Don't do that again. The huge struggle. Ghost and psychic types. Should be pretty good for me. I think that's very... It's such a risky board though. There are so many very bad squares. I'll let them have a berry. It's fine. No citrus? No citrus? Yeah, that's not going to help you. If it's Dusknoir 1, I'll just substitute Stall Trick Room and kill it. I need to know if it's set free or not, mostly. Okay. It'll break the sub, but that's fine. I'm only slower than Guard 4. I have everything in the back. Thanks, Evan. So the question is, do I want +2 or +4, pretty much? +4 will be Oko Gardevoir 4 range. I'll actually never get 1, because it's calm. Let's just set all the way up. Shadow Punch probably doesn't break Garchomp Substitute, but I think the Suicune setup is fine. Like, it would have to be Gardevoir 4 and it would have to crit me. Egg in first. I probably am in Woodhammer range, but I should definitely attack. I'll win if it doesn't Trick Room anyway. And if it does Trick Room, I'll go Blissey. Or maybe I'll go Garchomp. The Canlon Berry. Okay. So, Hypnosis reveals nothing because they all have grass moves. Not surprised it was Gardevoir 4. It's an annoying team. I don't want to get paralyzed. Swap team. Probably actually could win with swap team. The problem would be if it was Crest 1, I then probably couldn't win with swap team. Bum, 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 bum. It is Crest 1. I would normally want to set up Suicune. I'm just really worried about Soda being critting Suicune. Because it would do upwards of 70% most likely. It's super likely to Moonlight. Below 75. Very, very tempting. The issue is Regice 4, not Regice 4, Regice 2. Regice 2 survives a +2 outrage, but that's the only issue. And I am Lum. Can't think of a reason not to kill it. More set 4. I was here. It's funny how terrible Miss Magius is without its item. I think that's they get paralyzed. Honestly, even if it's I get paralyzed, I win. Because it's a 21 IV Frostless. I will one-shot it with Outrage. I guess Typhlosion, crit, Blaze Burn, Overheat. The thing is, it's going to Focus Blast anyway. I don't think Focus Blast crit would ever kill Garchomp. So this is just extremely over. It's going to be Miss Magius in second anyway. Yes, you can. There's no point delaying this. Probably could have got the Lum on Garchomp. That might have been slightly better. I don't want Frostless 4 to use Hail and something else. I think it was fine. It's a little bit scary, but it's just the standard water fight, really. I just hope it's not Gastrodon free. So that might be fog. I can honestly set the weather to rain. It wouldn't be too bad. I'll go for this one, though. Yeah, that's fine. It won't matter for the Lapras free roll. There's no Quick Claw. I do need to check for Gastrodon free, though. Definitely need to check for it. Yeah, now the question is... what to do now. I'm leaning towards Earthquake. Obviously, I'm dead to Fissure. That's why it matters. I'm leaning towards Earthquake. Earthquake wouldn't be great into Gastro 1. The Gastro 1 can't kill me. Sorry, it should get stuck on recover. It is Gastro 1. I think I should probably set up Suicune. It's physical. It's a bit of a... It's not a true coin toss. It's a bit more likely to be Wailord coming in, though. Which would be what I want. I would want Wailord in before Lapras if I set up Suicune. Letting the Gastrodons down. It is a shameful display. Would my HP ever matter? Because I'm never going to be... I suppose I probably could get high enough so that I stall out all of its PP and then Lapras 4 Thunderbolt crit doesn't kill me. I probably should do that. $186. Okay, at least it didn't do the scary thing. When an older person is bragging, pretend to be interested. What an amazing quote. That's an S tier. Battle girls are fighting in fire types. I'm always scared at the idea of Poliwrath more than it actually appearing, I guess. What if it's Blissey? I think if it's Blissey, I actually think the freeze is okay. The freeze is okay. The worst outcome probably would be Garchomp. It would have to be Garchomp being frozen, and then it kind of has to be Blaziken 4 to deny the aromatherapy. And if it is Blaziken 4, I mean, if it is Blaziken 4, low-key, you probably can set up Suicune. Just a bit worried about the Thunder Punch crit. It's Suicune that's frozen anyway. I really think I should Earthquake. Sometimes could be a free turn, sometimes. Could be Blaziken 1. Could be Blaziken 2. Blaziken 3 sadly does not give free turns. Unless Shadow Claw doesn't break the sub, which might be true. No, he's not to scout the set. If it does double team, that's fine. That's whatever. I don't lose to Poliwrath 1 with Blissey on the team anyway. Hypnosis. Yeah, I've seen that one a few times before. Micah. This is a little bit annoying if it is a Sandvale Gliscor. I really need to connect those. The thing is, I'm worried about it crashing my computer. Yeah, the main concern here is Sandvale. T-Tar 2, of course, is not choice locked. But it would be the most annoying T-Tar. I'm a little tempted to go for this. The HP down is quite important for T-Tar, though. It does mean that I kill T-Tar 1 and 2. And it is quite a big deal. Yeah, the sad thing is that the only Gliscor set that would survive Surf at 80% would be Gliscor 3. I could just attack. I could really just attack. What's the downside to you attacking? I guess T-Tar 3 could Dragon Claw crit me. I kind of like having more HP in case it is Gliscor 3 though. Yes, yes. I think it's very high upsize, just Earthquake T-Tar. It's a bit more likely to be... Ooh, yeah, okay. I was going to say it's a bit more likely to be Rhyperior, actually. A little bit more likely. That does slightly suggest it is set 2 on Gliscor. Or it tied the Earthquake highest damage check. I think it's very unlikely I lose unless it's... Okay. What do I do against Gliscor? I really want to just... Do I SD up? I do want to just Outrage, but I think missing the second Outrage could be a bit annoying. Yeah, it used Ice Fang. It must be Gliscor too, because it used Ice Fang. Am I more likely to survive by hoping I live the roll, or by just substitute spamming? I feel like substitute is safer. I know Ice Fang is a roll to kill Garchomp at that HP, but I feel like it should be more favourable to sub down. It won't matter. Yeah, it won't matter. I'm like 99% sure they're set free. I didn't see what that was, but all of these are good, apart from level up. And that was Keaton just now, who said you got to pretend to listen to old people. I need a drink. It's Iggy who makes a song using the Pokemon sounds. So what's the worst thing to happen on turn 1? I honestly wouldn't even care if it exploded. I guess I... Okay, Bastiodon. Yeah, okay. Okay. I actually don't want to boost Facade. Be a mistake. God, Exploud is so bad. He's going flying. He's on his way to the moon. Sorry, Exploud. I forgot you could do that. I forgot you could do that. That was bad. I should have switched to Suicune. The X-Cloud is really bad. It's a breeder, set 4. My hands would never want to type the word Ninetales. Do 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 do. I'll update this as well when I'm here. Yeah, you can. It's quite funny. I think when the skipping get turned on, is it after round 3 or round 4? You can't skip the early games. And you can't skip Dahlia, but you can skip. And you can't skip on match 1 of a round. But yeah. Empoleon, another Pokemon that gets completely neutered without its Quick Claw. Honestly, I'm not even sure which one of those I was going for out of Poison and Sand. Unfortunately, Carly, you've got absolutely no chance of stopping me. It is completely free for Garchomp. Bye, Carly. That is what the arena does. You get random gimmicks each match, and you got to adjust to them. Policeman, steel and fighting types. Poliwrath has appeared a lot, but it hasn't done anything. It once did something unspeakable to me, though, so I don't want to speak it into existence. But it's been pretty tame today. That's a huge target. Oh, it'd be so embarrassing if I missed this. Yep. See ya. I almost typed in 4005 for the world record thing. Guitarist? Did Iggy hear me talk about him? Is Iggy here to set the record straight? I wonder what will happen in this match. Maybe Luxray will be intimidated and I don't actually get to sweep on 3 turns. Right. Yeah, Gen 4 sturdy, not a thing. Is Luxray intimidate? I mean, I'd have to play so badly to lose this. I'd have to stay in against Intimidate. Ice Fang would have to freeze or crit me. Okay, it's not even Intimidate. Yeah. Poor Roger. Set Force Trainer. Ooh, it's looking pretty easy. I've got a little bit of respect for Kang 4, but this is about as easy as it gets. You think it's a division manager? You think it's Simon? Oh no, was that this? Oh, I'm not sure what it was. I'm actually going to go for the poison. I can win this when poisoned, while poisoned. Okay, good. Staff buried, random boost. If it crits and I activate my staff, I'm going to be annoyed. The red tiles are the tiles that affect the opponent, basically. They're not all bad. Oh no. Oh no. I'm looking forward to my staff boosts. This is acupressure at home. Yeah, exactly what Gypsum said. It's a Ruin Maniac, Steel, Ground, Rock. I think in Gen 4 it can. I don't really want to level you up. I'm going to aim for this. It's Isidore, not Walton. Unlucky. Isidore? I don't know. What was the logo of a bunch of squares? Trying to think what you mean by that. Hold on. Let me Google that. The Trick Room one? The concentric squares are Trick Room. It is possible to lose this. Sizzle has to come out right now. Okay. Thanks, Bane Dagger. Thank you. Yeah, it's either an Ace Trainer or a Pokemon Ranger. I think they share an overworld sprite. I don't really want to level it up. That's fine. That's a lot better than leveling it up. Lychee Regigigas. Technically speaking, it's not completely safe. It's alright, Lychee Berry is very unlikely to matter in this game. It's not completely safe to Swords Dance, because I could get crit Air Slash from the modest one, which is set 4. Crit max roll Air Slash. The upside of Swords Dance is so ridiculously high, and I don't want to be... Please don't be modest max roll crit. I don't want to be using Outrage into Registeel without at least +2. Okay, that is also the better outcome for me. It must be set 3 or 4 to take that much. Set 4. My Staffberry. Speed. As boring as it is, I do kind of need to switch. Now, Crushed Grip crit. It's not going to be a problem for Suicune. It might be a bit of a problem for Blissey, though. It shouldn't use Crush Grip here. It should be randomly moving. I don't want it to heal. It can't switch though. It's got slow start. It's not going to do anything. Technically speaking, it's just annoying. Crit again. I missed what that was. That's a shame. I lost 2 Staffberries. That might actually matter. Croagunk. No, not Croagunk, Toxicroak. Do we think it's Venita? Do we think it's Cyclist Venita? I don't really want to get poisoned. Everywhere else is a little bit risky. I guess I can aim for this. I don't want to level them up. I would rather be poisoned than level them up. Because I can just go Blissey on turn 1. I guess I could have stopped in this trio of squares. That would have been better than letting it run, but whatever. I guess I should probably substitute just in case it is set free. Because Sky Attack crit would kill Blissey. Level raises your Pokemon or their Pokemon by 3 levels each. Yeah, in Castle it's 5, in Arcade it's 3. Who's coming in then? Toxicroak. Well, I was a bit worried about endgames with Toxicroak, but I guess I'm not anymore. Ultra's back in again. Now, here's a question I'm not actually too sure on the answer on. It U-turned at the start because it saw a better damaging move with Toxicroak. Is it going to U-turn, not understanding that Toxicroak is now dead? I'm actually not sure. But whether it is or isn't, I should Swords Dance. Okay, it's not. It is random. U-turn is a very random move. Doesn't guarantee anything. It is kind of over. Yeah, no power. It is funny when the certain sets lose their items. I'm gonna have to keep Garchomp alive, it's so annoying. Thanks, Zor. It's very difficult to see Rhydon on the preview and not immediately enter PTSD mode, but there is no Quick Claw, even if it is Rhydon 4. And there is no Focus Sash if it is Rhydon 2. I'm really not that concerned. Oh, I don't want Sand. I can go for this Sand, I guess. I was hoping I'd mistime it. The Sand is annoying. I'll go Blissey at the start. The Sand is mostly bad for Rhydon. Rhydon will survive Surf in the Sand. Earthquake, so that must be set free. I prefer the UI of Heart Gold, Soul Silver, but Platinum is identical. Sandstorm raises the special defense. That is a very nice miss. I don't have to worry about. Don't have to worry about being flinched. I missed what that was. It was a defense. Oh, Blissey is so fun and balanced. There's the Giga Impact. I win if this is Rhydon, I think. I would always win. I think I've actually already won, but yeah, I definitely win. No, the weather from the arcade is permanent. I'm not outstalling that. Well done, Borovas. You did something. Well done. More guitarists. It's almost no point putting the Pokemon into the overlay. HP down. Okay. What's funny about HP down is that I probably am a roll to kill an 80% Luxray. Does Luxray have Intimidate? Will the game last more than 3 turns? I actually could just Swords Dance. And if it's Raichu too, it doesn't matter. So, I believe in Garchomp. Yeah, it's minus 20% HP, yeah. 20% is an interesting number. It's like, it's not overpowering in most matchups, but it can make a bit of a difference. I think the strongest tile by a long way in terms of what it does to the game is Trick Room. Or maybe it's just Burn. It probably is actually just Burn. This is an Expert, so he's set free. Not Expert, that's the Gen 3 word. Veteran, they're called in Gen 4. Another fun match. Wow. I'm wondering how long this streak will last in terms of weeks at this point. The set 4 trainer. Yes, Dahlia is in this facility, but you only face her twice. It's not like Gen 3 where they keep coming back. It's a tiny bit. This match is a tiny bit scary. Just because I'm not very comfortable taking damage on Suicune, which is what I have to do if Lissy gets put too low by Politoed. First border's always really bad for you. I got very lucky though. I got a automatic berry. Staff again. It's time for more staff action. Yeah, Blissey is natural cure. There is an ancient arcade FAQ pay spin somewhere. Okay, we didn't get frozen. It's kind of over. I'm thinking if I want to set up Suicune or not. I'm really thinking about if I want to set up Suicune or not. Let's fully heal Blissey first. It should want to use Hypnosis now, yeah. The switching out of Slaking is a bit scary, is the issue. The thing is, Slaking is already faster than Suicune. And if I'm worried about Slaking critting Suicune, it doesn't matter if I do or don't set up. And I think both of those scenarios are identical in terms of my chance to lose. And Garchomp gets a free setup anyway. I mean, it's just over. It actually doesn't matter. I'm definitely dead to Giga Impact, but it doesn't have to use it because it's an irregular move, but the AI boosts the chance of using Giga Impact if you have Truant. I get special attack. Special attack, Blissey. Should I heal to troll it on Earthquake? Unlucky. What is the best thing to do here? I think I just set up Garchomp. That's a great question, but I don't remember writing. I don't remember the FAQ, so maybe. I'm a bit scared of Medicham 4. For obvious reasons. Difficult to switch around Medicham 4. I don't want Fog. What a horrendous board this is. What the hell is this? Oh my god. I'm so glad I hit that. I cannot describe how glad I am I hit that. God, that was so scary. The paralysis is amazing in terms of my chances to beat Medicham as well. It's Cresselia too. Surely I would hit. Surely I'm going to hit at some point. Luckily, Moonlight's only got 5 PP. Starmie first is not surprising. Hidden Power Electric. Nice fake out Medicham. Yeah, the enemy waters are like the main fear. Pretty sure it's a waiter. Yeah, pretty sure it's a waiter. I think it might just be best to attack the settlements immediately. You never know. And maybe I try and beat it. I think I'm probably slightly overdue a loss. Let me think about this, because I would want... I would want Garchomp alive for Rampardos. I don't really care about Steelix. No, I think I've got to attack. I've got to just Outrage. Because things can go so badly wrong if I do not Outrage. If I switch and Celemons does double Dragon Dance. And if I switch to Blissey and Celemons crits Dragon Claw, that's also horrendous. What I can do is substitute though. Immediate Dragon Claw. Never lucky. Actually never lucky. It might be best to let Garchomp faint here. It's so amazingly unlikely that it would get enough hacks to win. I think I should still surf though. Okay. Avalanche has just got random AI. It's something like a 27% chance that it just uses Avalanche on random turns. I don't know why. Don't know why they was like that. Revenge is the same, and Payback is not the same, but it's similar. See nothing wrong with Sunny Day. I would aim for one of these two, but if I miss this one onto item, that's bad. And if I miss this one onto fog, that's also really bad. Cool. This is the kind of thing I'm scared of. 2 water grounds, which I can't HP electric. 3 Pokemon that have ice moves on some sets. And there's a slight risk to Blissey dying, but to be honest, Blissey is the MVP. Is it 27 or 28 or something like that for it to get +2, and then it's -1 for not being strong enough, but it gets +1 overall. Oh, that's a horrendous. God, what do I do? I might give them an item. It can backfire though. Nice, okay. Fisherman Delaney. Moo Moo Milk. I need to check for set 3 Whiscash before I switch. Okay. The problem is Quagsire Water Absorb does wall Suicune. But the good news for me is that it's a bit more likely to be Starmie coming in second because that's super effective electric moves. Yeah, it's fine. I don't have all of everything memorized that way. The website is definitely more reliable than my memory. Tempted to put in one surf. I didn't see what that was. I was thinking away. No, it must have been defense. That's funny. Okay. I don't need +6. It's meaningless. Starmie first is good. And now, are you Water Absorb? God, do I switch? I'm a little bit worried about set 2. I'm a little bit worried about set 2 using Curse right now. It's so boring to switch, but let's switch. Lissy is weak to physical moves, by the way. Look how weak I am. Oh no, it's a physical set with Earthquake and Brick Break. Lissy is so disgustingly overpowered. Aroma Lady? No. Must be a breeder then. Yeah, without defense EVs, yes. It's a different story. Pretty sure that's burn. If it's not burn, it's poison. I'm also pretty sure I can't lose this. It's guaranteed to be Bronzong before Gallade, which means I just go Suicune, and it doesn't matter if it explodes or not. I win. Because Outrage one-shots Gallade. Honestly, given it's burned, I might as well just check for heatproof. Ball. Bronzong and Gallade are upset. It will have been that, yeah. It will have been that. The sun is a little bit annoying. I'm actually going to go for the paralysis. Terrible. Terrible. Herzenberry. Potentially useful. I've just got to watch out for the Trick Room line. Might as well take this. If Gallade comes out, that's really annoying though. I would only be slightly annoyed if Hypno crits Suicune here. I'm incredibly tempted to just go Garchomp. Just thinking if Garchomp gets crit, he doesn't understand I have Persim, so it might use Confuse Ray. Garchomp gets crit, that could be annoying for Bronzong, but I should always have time to get Aromatherapy off. I think the worst thing I can do is actually stay in and potentially lose Suicune before Bronzong's out. Okay, that's the easier version. Okay, it's set 1 or 2. If it's Heat Proof, it's Heat Proof. If it's Levitate, it's Levitate. It's fine. Okay. Apparently it just is the same Bronzong. $420. I feel like the sets have gone quickly today, and I think that probably means I haven't been playing very well. Should be very difficult to lose. Now give me the choice specs. I've jinxed it. I don't want to get burned. That would be bad. I've got quite a good target here, though. Yeah, I've got quite lucky with games today, I agree. And I've had a few skips as well. They do not. Not until you lose and go back to 21 and 49. That's type Nido Queen in twice. I really thought I was going to lose with the choice spec set, yeah. Trump card is unfortunately an incredibly niche move. I guess in Nuzlocke it could have a purpose where you use it to... Oh, this is an annoying one actually. Use it to dodge. Use it as 1 HP and it can't miss and so on. I want to go for this, but I'm so scared. I think I'm going to go for this instead. So yeah, if you set Trump cards PP down to 1, you've got a 200 power move that can't miss. Special normal. But even in a Nuzlocke, like, is that even good? Thank you, Hoos. Trump card also makes contact for some reason. I'm wondering if I should just switch. I don't particularly want Blissey to get crit by Earthquake from set 4, but I think it probably is slightly better to switch. Okay. I think I'll wait out one more cycle then, so I Calm Mind rest. Do I Oko at +4? I probably do. Yeah. Funny thing about this Suicune is that Surf does more damage than HP Electric, even when HP Electric is super effective. HP Electric is very much just an anti-water move. I know when it's almost time to stop because I stopped being able to type the Pokemon in easily. How hard would it be to get the screen reading software to just read the sprite? Or power is 70. I think it would be very difficult to read these. They're not scaled up, are they? That's just... That's not larger because it's at the top. They're all the same. I might be able to get it to read them. The fact that they flash is difficult, though. I don't think I could do it, actually. Me complaining about typing out 3 words every match. It's probably possible. I mean, I could easily get... It wouldn't be easy. I could slowly get pictures of all of them. I could probably do it here, actually. That wouldn't be hard. I was going for this. HP Electric over HP Grass. Yeah, Gyarados. It's mostly because I'm scared of Water Absorb Lapras. What was the other one? It wasn't just Lapras. It hits more things. It hits more things, and I don't care about the Quagsire matchups that much. Oh, I leveled you up. I leveled up the Quagsire. That's actually not great. Too late now, though. I I definitely do not want Suicune to take any damage early on here. Okay, good. I didn't go for it. I went for level up for me, but I was early. I was a frame early. I think it's too ambitious to try and set something up. At level 53, a Giga Drain crit would one-shot Suicune, I'm sure. I'm a little bit annoyed that you exist. It still has to crit me. I'm just a bit worried because Garchomp won't necessarily survive Ice Punch anymore from full. Oh man, would double Seismic Outrage always kill? I'm really not that certain. You know what, I'd rather play against Armaldo on the uncertainty meter than this. Hey, Lynx. Immediate crit. I can throw Blissey into the Earthquake. What's probably better is throwing Garchomp into the Earthquake. The problem is the Earthquake crit will be a roll to kill Garchomp at level 53. That's a really badly timed crit. It's got 3 PP left. I guess one option is that I go Garchomp and then I go Blissey on the Ice Punch. And then I see if I can stall out the Earthquakes. Blissey probably has to die as well for me to have time to get Suicune back in. And taking all of that damage really would suck for Armaldo. Thanks for the anonymous gift sub. I want to think about this a little bit because I could lose quite easily here. I really want Suicune to be alive for Armaldo. If Garchomp takes if Garchomp takes a Quagsire Earthquake, Garchomp will lose the Armaldo 1v1. And Blissey can't stall out a level 53 Stone Edge. Probably can't even out-heal X's very easily. Oh, it only had 4 chances to crit Earthquake. Really, actually, it only had 3 chances. And it's crit on the 3rd one. I've got a strong feeling switching to Garchomp is best. Because if Garchomp gets crit, I can then guaranteed softballed. Oh my god, do I actually throw Garchomp away? I wonder if I just go Garchomp with Outrage, actually. The problem with doing that is I have to set up Suicune then. There's no choice. I have to get at least 1 Calm Mind up. It's always going to be really dicey against Stone Edge. Another thing I could do, actually, is go back to Suicune right now. The problem with doing that is it's probably random between Earthquake and Ice Punch. I'm sure they can both kill. Also, if I crit Outrage, I'm in trouble. I can't crit Outrage. I would lose. I want to Outrage because I want Seismic Toss to be able to kill. But I don't think that matters anymore. Because I think I have to set up Suicune or I lose. I could definitely double substitute. There's no downside to that. It might go for Stone Edge kill at the end. And I might waste an Earthquake. I was really hoping one of those would be Earthquake. If the final one is Earthquake, I'm still in a decent position. I do need to Earthquake here, though. God, if Earthquake quits, how do I win, though? I think I've actually got to go Sword Stance. I am not allowed to crit here. I would lose. Okay. That's very annoying it didn't use single Earthquake. Kind of have to stall out Stone Edge as well as Earthquake here. Crit Earthquake right now is GG. If it crits next turn, it has to also crit Suicune. Also, I might survive this Earthquake crit. Okay. So I'm guaranteed to live this turn, I think. Even if it does crit. There's a new risk now, which is that it can Ice Punch freeze Blissey, and that would be horrendous. Whatever. I think it's out of Stone Edge. So I do have to PB stall this now. I'm at +2, which will be enough. Oh, that was scary. That was really scary. Cameramen are steel and electric types and psychic types. Jinx. Funnily enough, I'm happy with Trick Room because it makes Garchomp faster. I could also go for the Skip or the Sand, but I don't really want Gardevoir tracing Sand Veil from Garchomp. That feels like a good way to lose in a really dumb way. Whereas if I go for the safe Trick Room, I can just murder Alakazam on turn 1. There is a swap team tile. I almost never go for it in singles. In doubles, it's not quite so bad. Sometimes. Let's Jinx first, as expected. It could actually be Jinx 2, despite that. Oh no, not Calm Mind. Gardevoir 2. That is a truly terrible team. This is the worst team I've seen. Like, I suppose the electric teams get clowned on by Garchomp, but they're not actually that bad. This team is dreadful. This is just 3 sets that arguably shouldn't be in the top tier. Speed down. I mean, I could win this match burned. Would I ever swap? The thing is, I'll never know it's Latios 3 on the lead. If I knew it was a set 4 trainer and it was like a Weavile 4 lead, and then there was something that was bulletproof into Softboiled, Blissey, and Carmine Suicune in the back, which I'm not thinking of. Like, what would that be? Probably an Explosion one, so I could set up a 2v1 at the end. Maybe, yeah. I think it would have to be something like lead Weavile 4, though. it's not used a lot. Is this iCarly rebuilding the ranch? I was thinking it'll be so bad if I go early and I swap teams because I'd lose. And there were 2 swap tiles in a row. I was like, I'm going to be late on purpose. But then I actually missed it. It's actually quite likely to mirror coat. Thank you, Carly. Carly is definitely not building the ranch anytime soon. What do you think the what's the law behind the arcade selecting who goes out next? Is it like a big back-based pass with all the 100 NPCs and like they like draw lottery tickets as he goes out? Because I guess if it's like that, then Carly has been lucky today. Probably more like the Hunger Games. Well, that's fine. They get their revenge in the factory. It's like X Factor and Carly would have a segment. Look who's back. Except this time, it doesn't matter if you crit Suicune quite as much. It's very over now. Didn't I put it sleep? You can see on the overlay, this Pokeball is the 3rd slot, so Milotic is sleeping. The Crag can't resist showing up and fighting me. I do have to play around the Ice Punch freeze, which makes this incredibly boring. Should we check for the ability? Should have known. Oh yeah. Sleep and freeze only affect 1 Mon. Which still makes them good or bad, depending on which team, but it doesn't make them super overpowered. But yeah, burn, paralysis, and poison affect all the team somehow, which is just... I mean, burn would be a good square even if it burned 1 enemy. Yeah, 3 times sleep would almost be skip. Do I do another round? Let's do another round. I wasn't really ready to end. I'm not sure if that's a waiter or a breeder. Holding out hope the Battle Frontier comes back. Yeah, I wonder what the odds are on that on the betting websites. I don't want Trick Room, but this is a pretty good target. I forgot the S in Whiscash. You fight Dahlia at 21 and 49 wins in a row. Okay, this is a breeder. I'll take the speed down. That's pretty good for me. This is a very easy match to win. I guess Claydol could crit Explosion into Suicune. And then it's over because Garchomp just wins, but let's pretend that, I don't know, it's just over. Crits Explosion so bad it becomes a doubles match and Garchomp faints. I mean, I don't technically need to heal. Is Carly really appearing for the fourth time? I think it is the fourth time, right? Madam. It would actually be quite. I thought it was. It would actually be quite cool if, in Hall, you could bring 3 of the same Pokemon on the team instead of it being 1v1. I mean, if you want to do that, I'm happy to. I think I should just attack. No, the U-turn has a separate lookup to see if someone does more damage, but then the actual switch AI algorithm is different to the U-turn algorithm. So it can U-turn intending to go to one target and actually go to the other target. You didn't cross-chop me, which is a little bit annoying for the PP stall scenario. I'm pretty sure Outrage kills, but I don't want to get intimidated by Staraptor. I also don't want to switch, for obvious reasons. So I guess I just surf again. Suicune is so balanced. Even more set for. How do I get autocomplete in Notepad so it can autocomplete these sets for me? I have to manually update this every time as well. There was a thing I wrote that was like I meant to just press it and then the streak goes up by 1, but the WebSocket really doesn't like it. The cloud icon is fog, which is all moves have 60% accuracy. It's really, really bad. It's one of the worst squares for safely winning. Oh, Jesus, that's a team. That's a team. Okay. You need to bug me about making the open source the screen reader. I need to think about this a little bit. In some ways it's quite a simple game because I probably am substituting turn 1 and I'm fast and everything. I guess what makes this complicated is that I kind of want to substitute in case one of them is an Oko set, but I'm a bit more worried about the Oko sets in the back, but it's very awkward to switch out of Lapras. This is quite a deadly match, actually. I would like to burn them or something. It was kind of pointless to go for that, wasn't it? It's Opal. Her coat's very expensive. At least Abomasnow isn't leading. It could be worse. I'm a bit worried about being ice sharded on turn 1 as well. The best thing would be Dragon Dance. It's not bad. There's no chance of any kind of switching here. I'm safe from that. I really want to set up Suicune. At the same time, it's so risky against crit Thunderbolt. I'm at full health. This is probably the best chance I've got. It's probably the best thing that's going to be offered to me. The switching will give me a bit of information. A little bit. Luckily, the Oko sets are less likely to come in first. So it's a bit more likely to be 1 or 2. Could be 3. Could be 4. Pretty likely to be 1, to be honest. I don't want to get encored into T-Wave. And I do want to start attacking in case it's Curse. Yeah. Okay, it's the Yoko set. Which means that... Oh, wait, that's the fucking switch up. What does that mean for Abomasnow? Does that mean Abomasnow is also set too? I guess Fissure is technically physical. Is Fissure calculated as if it's a 60 base power physical move? It might be. It's not Abomasnow 3 or 4. It'll be 1 or 2. At least Walrein hasn't got Laxing Sense. I'm just really hoping it doesn't hit now. That would be ultra annoying. What's bad about this is I would normally have 3 chances to use Substitute. But because Abomasnow is in the back, I kind of only have 2. I've got to think about this because if I substitute once, I'm not dead to Giga Drain. If I substitute twice, I'm dead to Giga Drain Hail. Oh, please just miss. Please just miss. Okay, that's even better than missing. Okay, that's GG. Oh, you scared me, Opal. It might be Miranda. That's another crowd favourite. Idle Miranda. Very easy game, this. Very easy. What a horrendous board. What the hell is this? Bro, where are my squares? What is this board? Anyway. Sacrifice Suicune. Don't lose to being crit on Suicune. It would be Togekiss in next every time. What's a little bit complicating about this is the fact that Togekiss crit Air Slash with Hail Chip probably does kill Garchomp. That's annoying. Yeah, let's go Blissey, I think. That's a huge crit. I'm not going to look at static. I'm not going to be activated static. Last game. It's a PI. No, go away. Oh, it's Dugtrio 3. I don't know which Glalie set it is, but it's Bronzong 4. It could be Glalie 2 or 4, basically, because it's a PI. I would like to Trick Room. That would be the best square. I guess that's pretty good as well. Actually, this is the best square. This one, actually. Safer. Because I could do that. Oh, I deserve it. I deserve it. I should have let it do another pass to get the timing right. I actually just should have gone for the burn. It's Blissey that's asleep. That's potentially really bad. Dugtrio has to hit this Fissure, though. It has to. GG. Glalie coming out doesn't mean anything. You missed me. I think I'd rather just get 2 outrages off. Never in doubt. Sleeping against a PI is really not a good idea. That's a semi-satisfying number for people who like base 10. Right, now let's raid someone. There were so many people playing Frontier this weekend, and now there's no one. I guess LRXC is streaming on YouTube. So that might explain why not as many streamers right now. Okay, never mind. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll stream again on Wednesday.